Now, for substitution and elimination, you are going to do this for a long, long time. Okay, you are going to do this for a long, long time. Well, for us here, we will have to understand the process of substitution, which is something you would do for the rest of your journey in math. And then you also have to do elimination. So we'll talk about these one by one. It's very important that you know about these two skills because you are expected to know through Algebra 2, and then they'll ask you to show it on the SAT. Okay. And then for substitution, now I've said this since day one, is that when you do substitution, what must you use? Parentheses. Okay. It's a good habit to have. Okay. So here, now they gave you the x values already, x value here, which is -3, and we say, oh, hey, that's nice. We can just go ahead and plug it in. And that's also the reason why we also need to use parentheses, because, well, this one is easy, but other ones may not be as easy as this one. But this one showing substitution, it's a good communication skill. Okay, so we say y is equal to -1. And now we have the answer, -3 and -1. And so that's easy. That's very easy to substitute. Okay, again, just using parentheses to substitute. And then you have also like question number 2 right here, that you have the y already given to you by itself. And we're like, oh, that's nice. We can just go ahead, substitute this to here. Okay, or somebody would say, oh, just go ahead, set them equal to each other. Well, that is actually an act of substitution. Okay, like this. All right, so so what we would do is to go ahead and simplify the terms, or to combine like terms. Now, the idea is this. Because we are substituting the 3x minus 2 over here, so the actual substitution is only happening here. Okay. All right. So we have to combine like terms. So you will have minus 6, no, I mean plus 6x, and that's equal to 6. And x is equal to 1. And now that we know x is equal to 1, well, we're not done yet. So that's probably some Algebra 1 student mistake. They find out x is equal to 1, they move on to the next question, but we say, no, we're not done yet because we have 2 lines and they're intersecting. So you have to have an x value and the y value. And then we say, all right, now if you need to know the y value, well, what do? You would need to plug it back into one of these 2 equations. It doesn't really matter which one you use, but find out the y value. Now, it doesn't really matter which one you use, but actually it does matter if you want to have a good life. So now here is a question for you. Would you use the first equation, the second equation? Why? Why second? It looks easier. And of course, we'll do something easier. And we say, yeah, let's go ahead and do that. And again, you are substituting the x value back to the x, use parentheses. Okay. So y is equal to 1. So your solution is 1, 1. Okay. All right. Now go ahead and try number 3 yourself. So for number 3, you would simply, again, you can substitute this over here. So x minus 3, 4x minus 9. Now, if you say, can I not use parentheses here? I give you a little bit of leeway because it doesn't really make matter worse. Or it doesn't have much impact since it's y by itself. So probably would do this. Okay, I would get the x by itself as a positive term. Try to avoid any kind of negative numbers from appearing. So x is equal to 2. All right, so you can do this, or you can also write x is equal to 2. Okay, and then we say, hey, x is equal to 2. What's y? Again, the question is, what decision are you going to make? Are you going to use the first equation or the second equation to find out the y value? Anyone first equation? Anyone second equation? Yeah, looks easier. Definitely looks easier. So y is equal to -1. So therefore, our solution is 2, -1. Okay, 2, -1.